and do like a quick painting so that you guys can see what my process is like. And I'm gonna be painting a little I mean, I don't think you can see it right now, but it's like a little kawaii style Valentines. And I just want to show you the process. I'm going to be offering these up on my Etsy store, and I think on my Facebook page once I figure out how to do that. But so you guys can paint your own little Valentine canvases at home, or give them as a gift for Valentine's. I know it's probably a little bit early, but it's just good to get a little bit ahead. Anyways, so again, this is Maria from MerArtwork, and I'm glad to be back on video and stuff. I took a break because there was a lot going on with the whole COVID and quarantine, and I got sick for a minute. And you know, as you guys know, I have my children that are very small and I have to take care of them. But I'm gonna be hopping on here regularly so that you guys can see what I'm up to, and if you guys want to give it a shot at what I'm doing painting, you can see these videos. All right, so the first thing that I want to show you guys about starting a painting is, one, have fun. I know painting can be stressful for a lot of people and it's intimidating, and that's why a lot of people don't pick up brushes and paints and stuff. But just have fun with it. It's okay to make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you find out cool tips and tricks and things that you can use later on. Also, make sure you have your supplies ready. I have my brushes, my tin of brushes here. I use 2 jars of water because one, I like to make sure that my brushes are super clean. I use a little ceramic dish for my palette, and I have like a little washcloth hand towel so I can clean my brushes off. And then today I'm gonna be using folk art acrylic paint. It's like a craft paint, but it's okay because this is a craft. I mean, this is like a quick little art activity. I mean, it's not like a fine art. I'm not gonna try to put it in a gallery or something, you know. And I found these at Walmart, and they're multi-surface. They're by Folk Art. I've actually never used these, so I'm gonna see how they work on the surface and how well they interact with each other. Let's see here. There's my time lapse going. I'm also recording a time lapse. All right, so I already have my artwork on the canvas, and I have my little sketchbook here to help me, to guide me where things are going. And another thing that I like to also have ready is like some palette ideas, because I don't want to be lost. I mean, the paints that I'm using right now, they're mostly like pastels and stuff, but sometimes you're working with primary colors and you don't have like the specific color that you want. So it's good to have a palette ready to help you go in a certain direction. And of course, I'm starting to use gloves, either nitrile or rubber, because I get my nails done. I just got my nails done, and it's kind of pricey, so I like to take care of them. And also, when I have like stress attacks, I just take a deep breath and I look at my nails and I'm like, oh, these are such pretty nails, you know, and it soothes me and calms me down. So yeah, anyways, so these are my gloves, and this is a little kawaii inspired Cupcake Valentine, And again, I'm going to be offering them in my art shop and on my Facebook business page, on my Facebook page, so that if you want to paint one, or if you want to have a paint party at your house and you want me to teach it, just let me know and send me a message. Okay, so here we go. So again, just have fun, okay? And just make sure you have some ideas of which direction you want to go. So I'm gonna start off with like this color. It's a satin finish, and I don't really know what color this is, but it says light lavender. Duh. Again, I've never really used folk art, so I'm excited. So yeah, it'll get the job done, hopefully. So I shake it up, and let's see. Oh, look at that. I'm trying to open this up right here. And I just want to give a shout out to my husband, Scott, because he helped me do this setup with the lights and the phone and the iPad to do this shooting, because I just want to like go, you know, I don't. And he takes his time, and he's like, wait a minute, this has to be nice. So if the viewing is a lot better and a lot brighter, it's because my husband helped me out. Thanks, babe. Okay, let's see here. I can't get this open, so I'm just gonna use my special one. Here it goes. Yeah, because I don't want to be like putting globs of paint or wasting all this paint. But when I had this in mind, I wanted to, I had like a very pastel kawaii colors in mind, and so I wanted to just have it be very light and playful and very childlike. So I'm gonna start off with a square flat brush, because I feel like this canvas is small enough and I can just like do the background with this first. I like to do the backgrounds first because I just feel like it'll help me get rid of that whole blank. Oops, did I just put paint on my screen? I did. It'll help me to block in color. So I'm gonna dip my brush into the paint, into the water. Then I'm gonna dab it on the towel. I'm gonna load up my brush with the paint. I'm gonna start off the corner. See how this paint behaves. Is it thick? Is it thin? How well does it work? Let's see here. So sometimes you can, I think with this kind of paint, I'm gonna have to do like 2 coats, because I think it's kind of thin. And it's okay if you go over the sketch or the artwork, because or the design, because I mean, you have the sketch, or you know, in your case, if you decide to paint this, you'll have the tracer and you'll be able to refer to it afterwards to bring in the details. Because I like to block in color first, and then I like to work on details. There's some people that will work on details first and then worry about the background, but I don't. So let's see here, and let's see here. And also I'm gonna try to do these regularly now that I have like a really nice station with good lighting, because You know, I was having issues, like technical issues or equipment issues. But I sort of kind of got it now. Okay, let's add more paint. So again, this is the light lavender. Oh, and then also if my children come in here whining or crying, it's just, you know, I gotta roll with it because they're my kids and they're little. So my daughter's probably gonna want to take over my painting, but because she does that a lot. And I let her sometimes, but not right now. Okay. So I also like to go over to the sides, because it's part, I believe it's part of the canvas. So why not? And this paint, I mean, it smells like paint, but it's not like, you know, strong smelling like oil paint or other acrylic paints. Yeah, so, you know, it's 2021 and it's time to embrace it with all the punches and shocks. But you still have to have a good time, and I think painting has helped me get through a lot of trauma, and I think for a lot of us, 2020, which is, I'm not gonna even, this is like, I think this is like gonna be like the only time I'm gonna like talk about 2020 because I'm so over it. But 2020 had a lot of like destructiveness, but it also had a lot of rebirth, and it kind of opened a path for other people, or for people to be creative. So it's always good to be happy for the good things, as they say, the new things, the changing things. Life is about change. Things are constantly changing. Sometimes it's hard to adjust, but you gotta keep going. Okay. So I'm just gonna block in color, and then I'm gonna try to go in a little bit with the details later. I don't want to like completely cover the design because it's gonna take a long time. Okay. Try to get it as close as possible to the design. And if you're watching, let me know. So you kind of want to smooth that out. Did I get this side? Did I get the bottom? Yeah. All right. So now, since I did most of the color blocking for the background, I'm gonna rinse out the brush in one jar and then dip it in the next so that I make sure it's nice and clean. All right. So while I let this dry, I'm gonna look up the palette that I want to work on, and I think the rainbow I'm going to make like patina. This color is called patina, and it's like a really pastel teal, I guess. I'm gonna work on that, and then the other color I want to use is color is this one? Vivid orange. It's like a pastel. So let's see here. This is the part that I don't. I'm just opening these little jars. There it goes. This one's gonna be for the rainbow. I need a lot, so I'll just do a little squeeze. And I like to try to keep this clean because it gets dried out and then it gets stuck, and then I can't do anything. So again, try to make sure that your brush is very rinsed off. And here we go. Here we go. And because these are pastel colors, they're gonna be very transparent or translucent. So this is probably going to be the first coat of things. But have fun. Play with the paint and see what happens. At first this is going to look kind of messy, but that's fine. I mean, I like it. You'll just be able to go into the details of things. Okay. All right. All right, and so since I'm trying to let this arch dry, I'm gonna go in with a detail brush, kind of like this one, so I can get into the little nooks and crannies of the design since I still have this paint out, so that when I'm ready to paint over them, I know exactly where to paint. And plus it still needs to dry a little bit. Between these little touch-ups here. Okay, let's see. Let's round this out. So what have all of y'all been up to with this whole quarantine, COVID? You guys adjusting? Is it a difference? I mean, for me, the only difference I saw is not being able to go eat at restaurants. And I mean, as far as lifestyle goes, I mean, my children are small, and this is Denver. It gets cold really fast, so I don't like to take them out in the winter. In the summer, it was kind of hard because I did want to take my kids out swimming. All the splash pads were closed, and that was a little disappointing, but hopefully this summer we're better equipped to be out in public like that. Okay, let's see. Here, just get into those little nooks and crannies. Just smooth this out. The thing I like about acrylic is that it dries up really well. It dries fast. So you can work on layers quickly. It's not like oil painting where you have to, I mean, don't get me wrong, oil painting is awesome. But I mean, if you're like me and don't have a lot of time to sit down or get interruptions every 3 seconds, acrylic is really, really convenient. I'm gonna smooth this area. You can really see the brush strokes. And again, let me know if you guys have any ideas that you guys want to do, or any styles that you guys might want me to show you how to paint. We can do it together at a paint party or here on the social media channels. And it's, you know, one thing I like is to like twirl my brush, because when I load it up, I know the paint goes on all sides. So it's good to load up your brush and twirl it around. Okay, I might have gone a little bit too much over, but here we go. So I don't have a blow dryer, but let's see. What is this? I have this. Okay. So while that's happening, I'm gonna block in some more colors, and I think for the little cupcake, I'm gonna use this baby pink for the frosting. So I forget about this. Oh, that was hard. Let's see here. So this is my first time doing a live on YouTube, and let's see how it works out. I hope that YouTube, I can like keep the live recording on my channel so you can look at it. Okay. I think I want to use a smaller brush for that. This area. This is a baby pink, and I want to try to connect the paints. If you go over, it's fine. Again, I'm going to go over the design because we're blocking in color. But once we have like the second layer, because I can still see the design from the transparent paint, but you can always detail it later once it's dried really well, so you don't have like and let's see, here we go. It's all about having fun and just having mind quiet time. Okay, here's the frosting area. That looks pretty. All right, let's get these brushes out of here. And this brush is a flat brush, but it's a little chiseled, so that helps you get into corners and stuff. And now, let's see, what do I want to block in? I guess I'll block in the cupcake, cup. And for that, I'm gonna use pink melon. I'm gonna use that chiseled brush again. And I'm gonna do every other little area, because I do want to give it like some kind of dimension. You know, the light against the dark gives a good contrast. I mean, these are all light, but I mean, it's a good highlighting trick. See how you can see it already? And also I'm going to use these on these little hearts right here. You know, I think when I was just starting to paint, I would put my design on a really big canvas and then try to like detail out detail it out all at once, and I just noticed that that wasn't fun for me. So I like blocking in colors now, and even though it looks messy, I can go back in a third or fourth layer and clean it up a little bit. Now, let's see. I want to paint that little crown, and it's going to be moon yellow. Oh, I got a little message here from my friend Mark. I don't know how to respond to these. That was my son in the background.
Let me go get it.
Gonna get chocolate milk. Hi, Marky. How's that also? I can't see. Hi, Juanita. Hello. I'm still figuring out how to be able to respond, but I guess I have to do it vocally. Okay. So I miss you too, Mark. I decided to use Kawaii as my style because I really am a closeted fan of Kawaii. I mean, it's like Kawaii collectors are out of this world, and I don't think I've ever been able to do that, but I can at least make Kawaii art. Try to keep this area clean, and I need a smaller detail brush because it's like a really tight area. So there's a little tiny brush right here. Okay, and it's okay to move your canvas around. And I've always really liked Hawaii, but I never really got into the scene or the dressing of it. I don't know why. But alright, that's awesome. Alright. So now let's see what else. Let's paint these little flowers. Little gold flowers. And you just, do little dots here and there. While the rest of it's trying to and a lot of the times the brush helps you make the shape. And that's why you have to be mindful of how to use your tools. Okay. Let me see here. What other color do I want to use on these? I don't want to use white because I didn't bring it out, but let's see. Let's paint the wings on these little hearts. The same baby pink. I kind of like this baby pink against this white melon, pink melon. So I think I'm gonna do that other part of the cupcake cup. I don't really want to use too much white because that's what I'm gonna be doing to outline. Lost a little design there, but there it goes. Hey, thanks for supporting and watching me. If you're still there. Let's do the second half. This cupcake area. Huh. Okay, we'll see. Actually, I think I can blend the pink melon with the baby pink. That'll give me a little deeper color than just the baby pink. Yep, that's it. Also, blending the colors that you have help out too. Okay, you can distinguish the cupcake cup. Okay. Cool. All right, and let me see. Paint. The bows. No, that's fine. Let's rinse this brush out. Okay, here we go. Let's now let it dry. I think I'm ready for the second part of the rainbow. You know, I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna do like a medium blue. It's a good seal because you don't want these exploding at the store either. Jeez. You can just twist these off. Let's use this chisel brush. And again, I think like this style kawaii is really sweet, and I chose this style because it's very like introductory level painting, so it's not so intimidating. I think my son wants to come over and say hi. And he can just say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Love him saying hi. I really like these colors. They really play well with each other.
Depends on how big you guys are in here.
Got that blocked in. I think I want to use Cayman blue for the little lollipops. This little detail brush. And do the whole circle. Whoa, that's super bright. I should mix it with make it a little bit more baby. There we go. What's up, Seven? Seven's my dog. So I think that coordinates well with the rainbow. And what else? Let's do the sticks. Color should I do the sticks? Maybe. Any suggestions? Let's see. Let's go back to the palette. So maybe this green. No. This orange yellow. Put some big pink in there. Let's use this melon pink with some more baby pink in here for the little ribbons and these cute little lollipops. And again, I'm using a little fine detailed brush. Alright, so this is like the first layer. Let's see here. Yeah. So now that we have like all pretty much like the design work, like, you know, like this first layer, I'm gonna go over the background again with the second layer and smooth it out a bit more. So let's see. This time I'm going to use a chisel brush because I can get detail like really up close to the colors that I need to do around here, like this rainbow. I like to hold my brush close to the brush side tip because I have like more control. Since I'm not painting, I'm painting on a table, not an easel. It'll be easier to control. Okay. And smoothing out the brush strokes. And I always try to use like my pinky for support on the brush. Or I put my other hand over this like this for support in case you get shaky. Okay, these are little tips and tricks that you can use while painting on a tabletop or even on an easel. I like to move the canvas around. Yeah, so I think these folk art paints, they're pretty good. And it's the first time I use them. And I can see that, like, for them to be pastels, it's not uncommon for them to be so translucent. But I think I'm only gonna need 2 layers. And it's not picking up the first layer, so that's a good sign. The rainbow. You can do your brush strokes from top to bottom if you have more, if you feel like you have more control, or from bottom to up. It's all up to you, your preference and how you navigate your brush. Okay. So I'm just filling up these like patchy areas. Okay, it's looking good. My children are being so good right now watching a movie in their room. Thanks to their dad who's helping me so much. Let me know if you guys want me to do more of these paint alongs, or if you want me to do more of these live videos, so you can ask me questions in real time. And I kind of like that interaction. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's go here and do the side of the frosting. I mean, it's okay to have like little streaks of paint because I mean it's paint. And if you load up your brush too much, that's okay too because it's a painting, not a marker illustration. You know how in children's art, children like go all out and like plaster a ton of paint in one area. That's awesome. I love that. It's intuitive. Okay, let's see here. Get some on these corners. This is handmade. Try to fill in those patches. Oops, I think I forgot that design. To put flowers on there. Okay. To this side and fill up those patches. Add a little bit more paint, light lavender. So now if you have a little oopsie like that, all you need to do is grab a dry brush, just wipe it. Or use a baby wipe. Baby wipe would be better. Now let's detail this rainbow. Now let's put more paint, and I think I used patina for the rainbow. There's some more in there. I'm gonna swash my brush around very firmly and make sure all the previous paint. So I think like if you order an art kit, I'm gonna start including these chiseled brushes because it's flat and it's also chiseled, so it'll help you get into like some nooks and cranny or really make some nice lines. Let me see here. Start off with this area. So you can use a tip to kind of get in the little corners and angles and get up real close to the next color if you're not blending. Kawaii doesn't have too much blending in it. That's why I think, like I said, it's perfect for beginner painters, beginner artists who cannot like don't want to overwhelm themselves with these huge paintings or all this color theory. It's very simple but beautiful at the same time. Very lighthearted, which is what we all need right now. So I think my kids want to come in on the action. I think they're done watching movies. Hi, sweetie. Okay. Are you checking out the brushes? Okay, Mama. No. You want to paint, Siren? Here. That'll give you, pick a paintbrush. Okay, and Daddy's gonna give you some paint, okay? You're gonna paint this on the kitchen table, okay? Okay, go with Daddy. Daddy's gonna give you some paint, okay? So I have my kids joining me. Let's see, my friend Jose Alvarez says, color theory, when the heck did I ever use that? Yeah. Well, it sounds like you were doing more of intuitive painting, Jose. Okay, so, I mean, they teach it to you in painting classes and design classes, so you should know. You want to design classes with me. Okay, so here we go. We're doing the second layer of this little rainbow. And already with the second layer, it's covering the patchy areas. So like, I'm gonna put some more of this. But it wasn't cayenne blue. It was medium blue that I used on that area. Color. Okay, let's see, Jose. What are you saying? Yeah, but who would have thought I became a crochet junkie? That's true. You just never know. It's always good to pick up different creative skills. Oh, I've seen some of the crochet you're doing, Jose. That's pretty awesome. You should consider selling them. Because, you know, people, I'm in Denver and now, and it snows here all the time, and it's a big thing for people to wear stuff like that. And people will pay money for handmade products. All right. So I think that's good enough. I mean, all the patches are gone. Let's see here. I'm gonna rinse that brush out. Use baby pink. Let's add more baby pink. You're gonna paint too, Logan? Oh, you need. Oh, you no. This is canvas paper. You need regular paper. There. This watercolor paper. Yeah, he can use that. Okay, Dad's gonna give you some paper. Okay.
Okay. The video still going?
Yeah, look. It's a live.
A live series?
So thirsty. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully we can finish this painting. Is this still working? All right, let's work on the frosting and the wings. The second layer, so we're going to try to be a little bit more precise. And get rid of all these little patchy areas. Both my kids are drawing right now. I'm painting. I think that's cool. Okay. I think Seven, our dog, wants to join in too. All right, here we go. Let's paint these little wings so we can. A little bit more refined. You know, you hold your brush however you feel comfortable. It's not like your fingers are gonna be contorted, and you know, your wrist and your fingers have to be comfortable and you're able to grip the brush right. Okay, let's see here. Let's this little wing right here. See any comments? All right. Cool. You're gonna use more colors. Okay. All right.
Mom, what I need? The man with the upside down face. Then start.
So my son is into this Trevor Henderson guy,
And it's pretty.
and he's making he's drawing out all the characters. All right. Let's paint in the cupcake cup. I'm mixing these colors in here.
He's like one like this. And so we just one like this. Okay. He said this one like this.
I'm doing that little detail, these lines here, the little cupcake cup. How many of you guys enjoy painting or have ever gave it a try or were just completely intimidated and decided never to pick up a brush and paint?
I made highway room and bridge for it.
Logan, use more colors, okay?
Okay. Now look at, I made highway room and bridge room.
What is it?
Make one.
What did you make?
I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
Mama has some water.
It's for the paint.
Oh yes. I don't want.
Careful, sweetie. Is that your painting? Let's see it.
There you go.
Oh, that's so cool. Hey, where are you going? No. Let me see.
I got two. Then I two. I will put it in there.
No, don't do that.
Hey, no it. You almost done?
No. Right. All right, let me try to
Was
hurry
the
up.
snake on the camera?
No.
Yeah.
No. This is Logan's pet snake. We got him at the Denver Zoo.
His name is Highway Worm.
Highway worm. Alright.
Right.
So yeah, so my kids are in the room now, so they're gonna be kind of, you know, here. Actually, let's put some more of this. Medium blue out. And give the second layer of the lollipop some mixed common blue and medium blue. Different tint.
Daddy. Want me to show you a picture of the highway worm? Sure. Okay, where is your phone? Daddy, where's your phone?
Lord, my kids are trying to be discreet. So I'm noticing that on this painting I've been using 1, 2, 3, 4 different brushes, but I'm gonna try to make paintings with just 2 brushes because those are gonna be the brushes that I put in the art kit if you want to get one, which is gonna be like a liner and a shader to block in the details and stuff. So let's see here. What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, the crown. So I'm gonna put these away so that I can show you that you only need 2 brushes. And if you want additional brushes in your kit, you just gotta let me know. No, baby. Why? Why? What do you want? Okay. I'm gonna add some more flowers to this. So let's let that dry for a little bit. And talk to me. Are you guys gonna do anything for Valentine's Day? Have anything planned yet? I mean, this would be a great activity to do with your on a date, or if you're on a virtual date, I would think. Okay, oops, it's a little bit too much water. Let's get those bows in there. Now, today I was watching this documentary on Netflix called The LA Originals. And pretty nice to see some of the LA history. With Mr. Cartoon and Steve-O. I'm just thinking about the candy painted cars. Right. Trying to just plug in the areas that look patchy. Okay. So I think I want to give these little sticks some gold in there. So I see that's been an hour and a half. Well, let's see what Jose said. Valentine is not something that I want to partake in this year because of reasons. Granted, I'll still eat the candy, but that's it. Oh, Jose. It's all right. You can celebrate Valentine's Day however you want. You can be anti-Valentine, which I know a lot of people are like that. I mean, I was like that at one point, but now I just enjoy the simple fact that it doesn't have to be love with someone else. It could be just love in general. Kind of like agape, you know? But yeah. Okay, let me get this little patch right there. Okay. So I think it's up to you what you want to interpret Valentine's Day. But for me, I like this sweetness and lightheartedness. All right, so I think I'm gonna stop for right now and just get back to this tomorrow morning, because I do want it to dry before I start adding the details, and plus I forgot to get the white and stuff. It's almost gonna be an hour and a half, and I don't want to take up too much time. Let's get this little edge right here. Okay. All right. I mean, it's all about having fun. So I'm just gonna let this sit here. I'm gonna end the live right now, but I'll be back tomorrow morning to show you guys a little bit more the detail of stuff. Okay. Let's see. My kids are going crazy. All right, guys. So thanks for tuning in, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow morning so we could finish up this cute kawaii inspired